morning. Today is a Monday and I am editing some daily vlogs right now, and it just reminded me I need to vlog today. But it also made me laugh because the last video I put on was saying like, I've just caught up to daily vlogs. And then I didn't upload anything for a week. I'm not really 100% sure why I didn't upload anything. Although I've been busy. I haven't been like the busiest human in the world. Maybe it's just because, I don't know, I've just been a bit funny this week. I wouldn't say like depressed, but I've just been funny. It's been weird. It's been a weird day. It's been weird. Good morning. Today is a Monday. Oh my goodness, I actually knew what day it was. I'm on my little not makeshift, I didn't make it, but I'm on my little old vlogging camera, which I realised I just had my finger over the mic. But yeah, so I'm on my old vlogging camera, which I had like 2 or 3 years ago, because I weirdly feel more comfortable vlogging with this camera. It's because it's so tiny, it feels and looks like a toy. And when I'm just quickly nipping out and the quality doesn't need to be as good as my Canon G7X, although this is meant to be 1080p, this is just a little bit easier to quick and grab, and it fits into my pockets where my G7X is like really bulky and broken. So yesterday when I was in London, oh no, the day before when I was in London, after cooking a total of 60 separate meals for everybody, including breakfast, lunch, tea, snacks, whatever, at the end of it I was like, do you know what? I'm tired of cooking. Like, it got to the point at the end of it where I was just sick of being in the kitchen. I was like, I am done. And it's Monday and I'm already cooking. But I kind of learned from it though, the glory of like, while I'm cooking, there is a little bit of downtime between everything. So I'm like prepping healthier meals, where today like I snacked because I was starving and I didn't have time or the energy to cook. So I've prepped a lunch for tomorrow, and when I get better with, see, the only thing I've got a problem with is I'm really bad at eating leftovers. I get this weird irrational worry that I'm gonna get some sort of food poisoning and die or something. I don't know. But yeah, but it's good. I'll get better and I'll make more batch cooking, and then I'll have to cook once or twice a week and it'll be really good. So yay. If you ever batch cook, tell me some of the good recipes that you use. Ideally veggie, not because I'm necessarily veggie, but vegetarian is usually cheaper. So I try and eat vegetarian meals just because it's cheaper. So there you go. Oh, and also ideally not pasta, because although I'm not gluten intolerant, because we've done the test, we've checked it, or I'm definitely not celiac, I do not feel good after loads of gluten. I was eating potatoes throughout the week I was at London, and I treated myself to like making like spag bowl for everyone on the Saturday night, and we had loads of garlic bread and loads of pasta, and I felt like a lead ball had spawned in my belly. It was ridiculous, and I just don't really react well to it, whether I'm celiac or not, or I don't react well to pasta. It might just be a coincidence that it's got gluten in it, I don't know. But so ideally potato or rice. I'm not really good with rice though. Not that it's the only thing I can't really cook. I cook bad rice. I cook good potato though. So that's what I want. I want potato batch cooking. Just give me a potato, because I am a potato. Also, I just want to take a moment to talk to you about something that I've registered to do today. Is in June, on the 16th to the 23rd. So the 16th, 23rd? Yes, technically, yes, 16th to the 23rd, or 16th technically to the 22nd, is National Refugee Week. And I have signed up for a charity that specialise in trying to help Syrian refugees have enough food, because obviously Syrian refugees are all around the world at the moment trying to find help, and there's a lot of stigma and negative media or feelings towards them, and this challenges you to live for a week off the rations that Syrian refugees, especially in Jordan, have to live off. And it's not a lot, it's really not a lot. And so you live off that challenge, you register, they send you the food care package. I think as long as you've at least saved up, you know, some money has at least been donated, and the more that you donate, the more they allow you to eat, because they try and work it around a couple of things. So first off, you get the refugee ration starter pack, which is like some rice, some lentils, some flour, not a lot, a bit of cooking oil, and then they go, right, but obviously some refugees may find ways of trying to earn a little bit more money or get a little bit more food, whether it's legal or illegal, because some are desperate and they've got starving children, etc. So they say the harder you work, you can get a bit of food. So if you reach 250 pounds pledged, you can have an extra piece of fruit. Just one, that's it. Just one extra, you can have a piece of fruit. And then if you get 650, you can have a piece of protein. So it's a really clever incentive to keep pushing, because you're like, I want as much food as possible throughout the week. I have already pledged. I was the first person to pledge. I pledged £5.30, and it was for two reasons. One, I always think I should be giving something of myself towards the charity and not just asking for you guys. But also as well, they had a very clever incentive to get you started with the donating, is if you donated yourself, they allowed you to add a spice. So I can pick one spice and I can use that throughout the week to help my food. And it's all on the honor system. They're obviously not going to mark it. I could cook whatever I wanted and say I was doing it, but I'm obviously going to be honest about it. But yeah, it's not going to be fun. You know I love food. Luckily I can cook, but I'm not a wizard. So it's going to be really interesting to see what I can do. But I feel I'm not doing enough good in the world, and I'm not raising enough for charity, and I'm not giving myself enough. And I feel like this is something that would be very interesting to try, especially with someone like me who loves food so much in its complexity and richness that I always experiment with. And here I'm like, no, here's some flour, here's some rice, here's a tin of lentils, and live off it. So I think it would be interesting and heartbreaking that that's the reality for a lot of people every single week throughout their entire lives at the moment. So yeah, the link will be down below if you want to check it out. If you want to just donate £1, I'm not asking for you a lot, it's just £1. If everyone who was subscribed to me, to my vlogging channel, donated, we'd have £1,000. If everyone who watched donated £1, we'd have about £10. And if you want to check it out and pledge, I'd be really grateful for that. And so would the Syrian refugees. Let's play the game based off the ingredients in the trolley. What silly thing we just bought when we've got no money. For those of, is it filming? Yeah. For those of you who get it correctly, it was a barbecue. Some assembly may be required, which we thought was like, oh, you're just hooking a hinge in there, a lid there. No, it's like, I made this in the furnace. This is the only thing that's missing is actually making it in a furnace. It's not going the best, is it?
Here it is.
I'm so hungry. We've earned this now, and it's not actually that warm anymore.
I know.
It's okay. It's like camping. Can I help? Are you getting my angry face in there? And I'm doing my dad technique because he didn't supply any tools, so a knife is now a screwdriver.
First you need the coal. Voila. Oh wow. I kind of need to see what I'm doing.
Oh, you know what? Burn yourself then.
No, in case, I'm thinking it in case it goes, just goes.
Yeah, well done.
I need matches. There you go. My turn.
Fire.
Yeah. It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
Well, I'm trying to light it with a wild flame in the wind.
Okay, so we need to put more over it now.
That's cool. I can do that. Is 2 enough?
I would say so. Oh yeah. Start to smoke.
I have created fire.
And so have I.
I shouldn't be this I shouldn't be enjoying it this much. Hand it on.
Oh, the battery's running out.
Is it? It's a flash in?
Yeah. Go.
Making a s'more. Look at my s'more.
Got to keep rotating it. Don't put it on cold, babe. Look at that.
That looks yummy. The flames are going.
Not you flame.
No, we do for the barbecue though.
No.
Look at my face.
I know.
I'm like, my teeth. The smoke is getting everywhere.
What's the half one? You see the M1? Look, it's nearly melted.
It's being a marshmallow? This is my first s'more. Do I put it on?
Yeah.
I put it down and I go. And then I eat it.
Eat it while it's warm, quick. It won't burn you.
Americans did it good.
Do you like it?
I don't love it, but I get it. I like that one.
Yeah. They're good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although they were dessert and we haven't even had our dinner yet.
No.
After multiple locations, I guess cook and buy a toilet isn't the most hygienic, even an unused one. We are now here, waiting for it to heat up. Heat up. Aren't you meant to cover the coal? Cover the things with the coal?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay. I honestly didn't think we'd get to this point. Yum. So Alex has just bought something which I think is going to be a disaster, but on the face value of things, it looks amazing. So she bought this thing that you put that on, then you get the potato and you like use it like a grater, and it makes these slices.
Perfect slices.
Perfect slices, apparently. And then you put the slices up, excuse my hands, I've just been like in the barbecue, but then you put the slices of potato on the sliced thing there, put them in the microwave for 4 minutes, and then you're meant to have like chips, which also crisps. Sorry, yeah, I don't think I'm being American there actually.
Chips.
Having some chips, and then this bowl is your serving bowl, and you even get this little spud bit where you put the potato on, and then you keep, so you can make sure you do the entire potato. It's just a matter of how good the potatoes are now.
I'm excited.
I'm a bit excited. Don't film directly in the microwave, it's disgusting. Be at an angle. Oh, gosh, put up my nose.
Booger.
Yeah?
So that was 4 minutes on an 1,000 watt.
Yeah.
So we might need to give it.
Picking my nose.
Yeah. Picking those rows, just left the room. Do we need to give him 30 more seconds? Oh, actually, that thing says don't. It says 4.
So I think it was a bit too good to be true so far, because it's just thing. I can't get them out.
I think maybe what we've done is used 2 slices which were too big. Or we might not microwave them long enough. Do you think? Some of them sound hopeful. Oh, this battery's going. That's disgusting. Stop it. That's gross.
I couldn't get it out.
You're gross.
You're gross. You ever microwave chips, for goodness sake? Go on, tell the world how gross that was.
I don't think it's that gross. Although something's not right about them.
You eat cardboard for like and think it's nice. You have no taste palate or taste.
That wasn't cooked, that one.
They're gross. That was so promising. I mean, to be fair, we can use that and deep fry them. That's still worthy of buying. It's just that.
Where's the thing?
Microwaved anything is rubbish. Good afternoon. Today is a Thursday and it's a lovely day actually because I'm doing something that I've never done before. I always say that, and it's just a kind of a twist on something I have done before, but not in this way. See how I make YouTube so unique and interesting? Okay, so we're off to go see Matthew Bourne's Swan Lake, which is someone I've always wanted to see, but I'm broke, so we're going to literally the cheapest of cheap seats. We are in the back. Sorry, my battery cut out, so I don't know where to start. Because anyone who knows me, I've had this weird, not weird, but I've had like this bucket list that I've seen Tchaikovsky's like trilogy ballet trilogy, which is Sleeping Beauty, which I've already seen, Swan Lake, which I actually have already seen, but Matthew Vaughan's Swan Lake is the one to see, and The Nutcracker, which I'm actually going to see in November. But yeah, so I've always wanted to see Matthew Vaughan's Swan Lake, but I couldn't afford it, so we've got the cheapest seats, which you couldn't get more further back than we are. We are literally on the back row, but the seat tickets were like £15 each, as opposed to like 40, 50 or £100 each. So I've already seen Swan Lake, so it's a great experiment, because it doesn't matter if they are terrible seats, because I've already seen it, and it's a good experiment, because then if I'm actually like, oh, actually these seats aren't that bad, I can see a lot more shows The Empire for a lot cheaper, you know, so yay. So I'm quite excited to see what it's like, so let's go.
Oh, we're off to the Empire, gonna watch Swan Lake. This doesn't really fit, but I can stop.
We've just done what we did last time and ordered 3 small plates each, and then they come and we realise they're far too big for us. So it's ridiculous. And we've ordered 3 small plates, and so we've got 6 in total, and a very small table, and we're going to remember how big these are, and we're not going to eat 3 of them. Are we? Are we? Oh, my tummy hurts. The oxygen is getting thin the higher we climb. There's even more stairs. They don't even start lighting the room anymore. Poor people can just guess. And here we are in the nosebleed section. We've got to be careful when we stand up, because we could hit the roof. So, but yeah, I can't wait to see what it's like. But there's the backdrop, and I can't tell if that's the stage or that's where the orchestra is. Oh, so we actually have a really good view of the stage. Fair enough. We even have smancy binoculars. Good afternoon. Today is a Friday, and it's actually it feels kind of 50%. I feel like I'm doing nothing, because I am watching Game of Thrones like there's a new season coming out soon, and I said I was going to rewatch every season, and I'm only on season 4. I am not doing well, but it also 50% working very hard, because I would show you here, but there's loads of addresses scattered about. I'm doing Patreon. I now have the barista, which you all know I made up with, and so very, very in love with. I just love it. I love it so much. I love the feel of it. I'm so glad I paid for the extra soft touch cover. But yeah, and as always, the Patreon people get the lowest numbers, so if you like that kind of thing. And yeah, so I'm just putting them all together and shipping them out to keep people happy. So I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of how like on top of it I always am with Patreon at the moment. That's kind of it. What I'm not on top of at the moment is editing, and there's been a couple of reasons for that. One of them is just outright my wrist is killing me, and it just really hurts to be on the computer at the moment. And uni, I am so behind on uni, it's depressing. Poop. Good morning. Today is a Saturday, and yesterday I did nothing but watch Game of Thrones and do Patreon. There's the remainder of the Patreon stuff that I have to finish today. We are now on season 5, episode 3. We're already on our 3rd episode for today, which is damn good going. That's actually worrying me about what time it is. And yeah, I need to watch 14 episodes today. 14. I'm just having a quick break from Game of Thrones, and I found 2 darts. Annoyingly, I wouldn't dare use my dad's set, so I could only find 2, and I've been practicing. And I just want to say that I think, okay, it's not treble 20, but with how close they are, that is pretty good. Good morning. Today is a Sunday, and technically it's Game of Thrones Day because it airs at 2 AM, but it's still Monday, but technically today, because it would be before you go to bed. However, I am so committed to keeping my sleeping pattern as good as it kind of has been, that I am not going to stay up and watch it. This is how committed I am to my mental health and sleeping pattern, that I'm still going to go to bed tonight and watch Game of Thrones at 9 PM tomorrow. However, I'm also doing that so it gives me more time to watch everything, because boy are we behind. We are now on to episode 7 of season 6, and so there's 10 episodes left. There's 10 episodes left! Oh my god. And it is now, pardon me, 4:30. Alex has had to go home because she realised that she doesn't have anything for work tomorrow, and I am giving her 1 hour. I will start to watch it again without her. You can't really see him, and I don't want to zoom in on his face because that's not fair, but that man just drive past there is my hero. He drives around on his little like motor mobility scooter on the road really slowly, holds up all the traffic. I think everyone hates him except me. He's kind of my hero. I love it. There's a little blackbird enjoying the marvellous gardening I did yesterday. You're welcome. It is now 11 o'clock. All I have done for 2 days straight is just watch Game of Thrones. I'm now on season 7, the final season. I've only got 6 episodes left to watch. I'm cutting it fine. I am cutting it fine. Good morning. Today is a Monday. It's already 8:30 in the morning and I'm well into studying uni already. I've got so much to catch up on. It's not even funny. It's just not funny. It's horrible. And I have so much to do and it's ridiculous. And then I have YouTube to do. I've got to catch up on YouTube so you can see all this stuff. Oh, my alarm's going off. Why's my alarm going off? Yeah, that's it. I kind of just wanted to start filming because I knew if I didn't start filming now I never would, because I'm so tired. This is horrible, but I've got to get on with it. So let's go. So right now I feel sick. I feel really, really sick because I've just went to go check the EGX footage and there's no sound. Now, it's no severe skin off my nose. I need to cover the convention because I got a press pass, so I can film a couple of videos of my review of the con. But I feel more sick for Andrew because Andrew worked really, really hard at EGX Res and interviewed a lot of people, and I know he's gonna be so gutted if this didn't film. I mean, like, it's a learning curve for both of us. Like, I usually always check my sound. I know mics can be funny, like external mics can be funny, but I just ran off and did other stuff. But I should have communicated that with Andrew, and Andrew should have cared about his work enough to, you know, double check and triple check and quadruple check everything. Like, it's easy mistakes to make. I've done it a couple of times where I haven't even turned my mic on, but at the same time, like, it's such an innocent thing and it's all his work. It's not, I feel sick for him, and I'm so scared to press play and find out because I think they don't work. I think I know the answer and I don't want to find out for myself, and I don't want to be the person who tells him. Oh God. Oh no. I've just done 2 very stupid and 1 very exciting thing. The stupid thing was I started gardening without my gloves on. That was a stupid thing. My fingers are disgusting. I also came outside without a hairbrush and just went inside to go get my camera and didn't pick up a bobble. That was stupid. It is so windy today. But what I did do today is I took one of my little planters, which I've been using the living room windowsill as like a makeshift greenhouse, which my dad is horrified with. But as you can see, I've got my little plants growing, and I took one of the planters and you got it. I've like planted my first vegetable. Technically I haven't, because I've got my potatoes growing here, and I was checking on them today, and they're starting to like sprout. It shouldn't be long until they come up, which I'm really excited about. I've been like so eagerly waiting for them to start to grow. But yeah, these are my carrots. These are gonna be my carrots. I'm so excited. And then, if you follow me to the living room, where it's so warm, to the makeshift greenhouse, this originally had my courgette plant in, and I've moved my courgette plant to this, which I'm really happy about, because I need to do some extra research, but from what I'm aware, is that just grows. That just grows, and you take courgettes from it when you need. It's actually good, because I think that one's actually a courgette growing through now. Focus. Focus on what I want you to focus on. Because that's a baby courgette, I'm sure it is. A baby courgette! Okay, so that's planted, it needs a base, and I don't know if my dad will let me keep it there, probably not. This is one of the little flowers. It was the leftover flower from where I put the flowers at the front in. This is my celery, which I'm gonna replant tomorrow, but I don't think I've got enough soil. And these are my onions, which I don't know how to do them just yet. And then these are my little tray things, and I'm gonna put new seeds in them. I don't know what I'm gonna put in them yet, and I know I've left it really late in the year, but I'm gonna risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. It's just happened. We've watched all 7 series of Game of Thrones, and now we are about to watch the first episode when I close my dad's kitchen door.
Might actually be able to do something else now. Like, might actually be able to like read or like go on a laptop.
I don't understand.